Welcome back, everyone, to Church News right here on your Comments Matters YouTube channel. I'm your host, Minister Love. In today's Church News, we have a video coming from Fox 5 Atlanta. And the title of this show today is called Atlanta Pastor Charged with Child Cruelty. See the headline right there alone. See, pastor. And you know that you ain't talking about no local mechanic. You're not talking your bank teller, pastor, the one that you go to the house of God to get the word of God, to get some morals and to get some righteousness for yourself. He's charged with child cruelty. I'm telling you, I swear a lot of these pastors, I wanted to have a life before as a politician because they seem to parallel one another. Pastors, I call them the three P's. Pastors, politicians, pedophiles. Those are the three P's. PPP. That's what they are. That's what I'm saying. So here, this guy name is Kenneth McFarland, Pastor Kenneth McFarland. We're going to get into the video and see what he was charged with, this cruelty, child cruelty. So when this story aired, they got over 6,000 views. And I'm sure some of the views that we saw, the commenters, might just be you. So if you're watching the show today, stay tuned and you'll see the video, and then we'll get to the comments and see what the public has to say about this Atlanta pastor being charged with child cruelty. Let's take a look at the video, shall we?
This one is really making the rounds on social media here. Everyone wants to know more about the Atlanta megachurch pastor accused of is out of a job after being arrested on a child cruelty charge. So taking a closer look at what we know about this one now for you. According to our records, 42-year-old Kenneth McFarland was arrested by, it looks like Atlanta Stockbridge Police, that is, November 10th, booked into the Henry County Jail for second-degree cruelty to children. The church we're talking about is 2819. That's where he worked. He was suspended and then terminated November 18th once they got word of the arrest, is what we're hearing from them. So they posted a statement on social media. They said the crime involved the, quote, physical harm of a child in his family. The church said that it wouldn't tolerate any kind of violence, especially involving kids. Church leaders said that they'd continue to support his wife and children, and basically they asked people not to engage in, quote, gossip and speculation surrounding the case. But according to a police report that was obtained by USA Today, the former pastor's son was taken aside at school when an assistant principal noticed blood on the boy's pants. The report suggests the boy's father had struck him with a power cord from a gaming system. McFarland allegedly hit him because he had received in-school suspension, is what we're hearing about this from USA Today. So police also discovered bruising on the boy's upper right thigh, lower buttocks. That's according to the report. So a pretty terrible situation here all around. But as far as what's next, the now former pastor was granted bond in the amount of $2,500. And McFarland's case remains under investigation. But this has been quite the firestorm for 2819 Church. Again, them releasing a statement saying they are aware of what's happening and going on to make sure everyone knows this pastor, 42-year-old Kenneth McFarland, is no longer employed.
All right. Now, look, ain't that something? This is coming from the 2819 judge. You know, the one where that pastor was, needing money to move into this building and didn't know how he was going to pay for it. And then all of a sudden he gets worldwide recognition, and was he on Jordan Lamb, one of them shows and stuff? I tell you, can't make that stuff up. So here, this guy's coming out of that church. See, you can get so big. And notice how she described the church, mega. So these big churches, you get so big and you get all these wolves coming in, these predators coming in. You ain't checking them. You ain't doing no background check on these people. And so now this guy, he's abusing his own child. The child got bruises on it, got blood on it. What? Because he didn't do something that you wanted him to do, and this is what you do, and send the child to school. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, we don't know what we got in these pastors today. We don't know who these youth pastors are. And this guy's only, what, 42? 40. Can you imagine if he didn't get called, what he would have did at 52 and 62 and 72? Okay. And you call yourself a pastor. and you gonna do this to your own child. You better not be no youth pastor, because don't tell him what he do to somebody else's kids. Oh my goodness, this is just unbelievable, folks. All right then, so you saw the video, you heard everything. Let's get to the commenters and see what they have to say and what you may have to say as well. Let's get to the commenters. All right, here we go. Our very first commenter is Keith Crabbill says, I don't care what position you have in the church, you can't beat your child. You better say it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You don't need to beat your child. We got blood coming out on him. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. And so here we go with the next commenter. Terry says, why fire him, Philip? See, I was right. You teamed up with Joni Lamb on Daystar, and she's covering up the sexual assault of her own granddaughter that allegedly her son-in-law, Josh Brown, is accused of. Oh, a lot of points to him, a child predator. You okay with that, Philip? See how all of this stuff is coming out? See? You say one thing in the pulpit, you got people believing you with one perspective, but on the other side, you're doing something else too. Same thing that I was saying before, and there was a commenter. Said the same thing I was thinking. You got 2 thumbs up on that commenter, Terry. Thank you. Let's take a look at the next commenter. This is coming from Christ Destroyer. What? Oh my goodness. Christ Destroyer says, just ban religion at this point. You better go on and say it, okay? Because it's racked with corruption and evil and wickedness. It's in religion. And you got Christianity with all of these denominations, and well, we don't believe in this. Well, we don't believe in that. You go here, I'm like that. And you go down like that. Well, they don't teach this way, and they don't teach that way. And you got one Bible, but you got about 5 or 10,000 denominations. Okay, you say just ban religion. Just ban religion right about this point. Okay, I can't be mad at you on that comment. All right, let's take a look at another comment. Let's take a look here at Georgiana Native Atlanta says, sounds like to me the kid got a good ass whooping. If you don't discipline your kids, the justice system will. It's a setup for failure. Wait. No, Georgia Native Atlanta, whatever your name is. Come on now. Sound like he got a good ass. Well, what are you talking about? He got a beat down. That child was beaten. He didn't get no ass for me. He got a beat down. Girl, please. And it's B1s like you that want to go into a seminary and want to be a pastor. Oh my goodness. Stop it. Let me go on. So Jordan, the next, wait a minute, let me back up. Do you know she got 13 thumbs up on that? 13 thumbs up. So y'all, it's not that we just see predators out there in everything in church and politicians, people being beaten. Well, we got people that agree with this stuff. We got people that give the thumb up on a child being beaten like that, going to school with blood on his body. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Our last commenter, coming from Jordan Wealth Wisdom, says, not 2819. Wow, that's what I said too. I'm like, wait a minute. Pastor Philip's church, 2819. Y'all remember the Hebrews? I got a video on that. Remember them Hebrew Israelites? They invaded this church, didn't they? They was letting them know, hey, look, we the real ones. Woo! 2819. And that's another thing. Why you call your church 2819 church? Whatever happened to St. Paul, St. Mark, Missionary Baptist Church? They don't even name these churches no more out of the old Testament or New Testament name, do they? You think you going to a street address, 2819. It sounds like an address. Can't make this stuff up, I'm telling you. All right then, everyone. Hey, listen, that's going to do it for our show today. Thank you all commenters for making your comments. Why? Because your comments matters right here on Church News. So with that being said, remember everyone, go over to the Bible Talk Show. Check out Sister Sandra and I. We're doing a great series talking about the what ifs in life. You don't want to miss that series over there today. All right then. So that's going to do it for us. And remember, I'm going to see you when on the next video. You don't want to miss it because your comment matters. We're going to be bringing to you some more church news. So again, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing right here to Your Comments Matters to get your church news. I'm your host, Minister Love, and I'll see you on the next video.